Welcome back to Bridge Burner Podcast, brought to you by Brainstorm Comedy Live. Come see us show soon.
And whatever Ashley is currently promoting as well.
Yes, that too. Ash, put it in post.
Yeah.
Let's see if she actually does
it, right?
Now she will.
No, she won't. Or will she? Actually, we're sending her a new video, so she probably will.
Oh, it's at the beginning, so she will.
Yeah, because she's watching the first 5
minutes. All right.
But anyway, shout out to Ash for not being here again.
Shout out to Ash.
We're here. Totally not the same day. It's a new time.
Day 2, same clothes, dude. That's how we do it.
Yeah. But welcome back. It's good to see you, Steve.
Yeah, great to see you, dude. How's everything been?
Totally different from the last time.
Yeah, same. Yeah. Anyway, let's talk sports. Now that we got the old vagina out of the way, we can finally talk like men about fucking sports.
We love vagina here at the Bridge Burner Podcast.
Yes, we do.
Respectfully.
Yeah.
We're not asking for pictures.
No pictures.
But you can send them right here. Now we stop. We're kidding.
I do not condone that, because if Lena was to watch this, she would only watch the first 5, and you put that in the first 5 of the fucking podcast.
Oh, my bad.
I would never look at pictures sent to me.
I might rekindle an old flame, so who knows?
Well, let's stop being relationship bullshit and talk goddamn sports, dude.
Absolutely. So, how do you feel about your Eagles?
Oh, my Eagles.
6-3?
I feel fucking great. 6-2.
Oh, 6-2. Coming off the bye.
Excuse me.
Saquon not performing. AJ Brown not performing.
Really?
You feeling a little TO from AJ Brown?
Nah. What it is like they're kind of a boring team, and they haven't figured it fully out yet. And there's like a little bit of internal shit because they want to be great. They don't want to be a wild card team. They want to win a second Super Bowl. They did it. They know what it takes. So there's a little bit of internal drama to get there, and then the media needs something to talk about. And Philly, fucking WIP, like the sports talk, is the biggest like money grab for Philadelphia as a city. I think it would fall apart if they didn't have the money that they get from the fucking radio shows, because they love stirring shit up. So then they make a big thing about everything. And like AJ Brown's a little sensitive, it seems like. I mean, I'm sure
they're not throwing the ball his way, in my opinion, enough. And there's always been something weird between him and Jalen.
Well, he has the most targets on the team. The problem is a lot of the routes have been either a go route or a button hook or an in, and that's it. So, like, it was very easy to defend. And there's a while where Jalen was, like, peppering him the ball, but it was just never there. But he's going to be fine, dude. Like, that's such a small concern. I mean, everybody's like, oh, the trade, people are calling him for trades. It's like, yeah, they can call all they want.
The trade deadline passed, so.
Yeah, but there's all this, like, stirs that is like, is AJ Brown going to get traded to the Patriots? It's like, never, dude. Like, the owner and the GM, they're like, our goal is to have premier players. We're not going to trade away a premier player that we have on our team. So that never concerned me. They got that dude, Jalen Phillips. It's supposed to be, like, a good pass rusher. They need that.
From Miami. Yeah, I feel like the rich get richer with you every week that I'm hearing you. You traded for, like, 3 running backs. Saquon is fully healthy,
like a beast.
I mean, yeah, I told you it's a good addition. I don't know what Jacksonville was doing. You've been robbing people left and right.
Yeah, I mean, the only problem is the second cornerback, because Adoree Jackson has been trash. I hate shitting on players on like a public thing, because it's like they're top fucking performers in the planet on a game that everybody knows how to play. Like, they deserve all the love.
He just hasn't performed to the back of the baseball card, respectfully.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and to like what a Super Bowl team needs. So they just need to be able to cover that up. They just traded for Jair Alexander.
Yeah, as well. Yeah,
maybe
that's what I mean. The rich get richer.
Yeah, but dude, that guy was at the bottom of the depth chart on an awful Baltimore defense.
Used to be a number 1 shutdown corner in the league.
So why didn't they give him a chance when they had 4 injuries? They still had him on the bench.
Yeah, so like I said, he took a flyer. So
yeah, they got a bunch of those like darts, and like hopefully one of them will work out. But even if not, I think they still have a great chance. I mean, what's the competition? The Lions, is the scariest team to me.
And they have to do it in the playoffs for you to believe it. The 49ers keep kind of doing stuff.
I'm not worried about the 49ers, dude. They can
the
get a
Rams should have
mid-quarterback.
beat you last year.
Nah, not at all.
Mm-hmm.
In the snow, come on.
If the running back doesn't fumble, this kid beat you. Like
But
Stafford
he fumbled.
beat you. So, but that's fair.
No, Stafford had a chance, and Jalen Carter shut him down. So, like, that's our team. It's Jalen Carter's our best defensive player, and he made 2 huge plays to win the game.
Let's hope he doesn't spit on Dak Prescott.
I'm kind of glad he did, dude.
No, listen, rivalry.
I like it because also, like, Dak did that little pussy spit, and he was like, "You call that a spit, bitch?" Like on Ace Ventura.
Yeah, I get you. But like I said, I think you guys have the pedigree to win it. So I believe you're the favorites.
I think we should be.
I believe there's a couple of teams, like I said, the Dolphins. Not the Dolphins, sorry.
Not the Dolphins.
Not the Dolphins. I don't think
that little nerd has.
He's about to get fired.
I think it's probably that same thing. I heard somebody say they're saying the Dayball, they haven't fired him because they don't want the interim coach to get a little momentum and not be able to get the guy they want.
Yeah.
So they're letting him just ride this year
Well,
out.
the Giants usually don't fire in the middle of the season. The Dolphins do. That guy is definitely going. I don't know they need a blowout loss or something. Maybe Buffalo.
I see his interviews too. I'm like, dude, I think he just wants a media job after this because like he's just trying to be entertaining up there instead of like just taking the blows. Like he's trying to have a.
You could see the writing on the wall. I think that's what it is.
He just don't give a fuck, I guess.
Yeah,
which is I respect that. But
there was a moment where Joe Judge where the Giants owner was like he's gonna keep his job, and then Joe Judge did like the last 2 weeks crazy things to get himself fired.
Yeah.
He started quarterback sneaking on third down. And when they asked him why, he was like, "Oh, it's a position for the punt." And it was like,
he was like, "You're not gonna fire me. I fucking dare you to fire me."
Yeah, it was on second down, not third down. Like the quarterback sneaked on second down. He was like, "Oh, position for the punt."
Well, that's what this shit's recorded, right? Yeah.
Yeah. So
that's what the we were all pissed off at our offensive coordinator because we got all these fucking weapons. We got, in my mind, a top 5 quarterback. You got Saquon and shit, but like it would be like 3rd and 15 inside their own like on the 20. And instead of trying to go for it because you have the tools to actually fucking do it, they would just run the ball for punt position, or they would run the ball to get a couple more yards for the punt. And it's like you're too good of an offense to make that the fucking decision.
I mean, like I said, it's they're playing a game of inches, so I'm not always going to criticize them, but a lot of things
they won 6 games, 6-2. You can't complain, really.
Yeah, that's 8. That's what 70% of their games.
Yeah, whatever. I mean, it's top 3.
75% of the games. There you go.
Good math.
Yeah, I like money.
No, 6-2. This is a great podcast.
Yeah, 75%. That's 3 quarters.
3 out of 1. It's 3 out of 1 because 6 divided by 2, and then
which would be 1 quarter is a loss and 3 quarters are not a loss.
But it's not a quarter. This is all right. Let's move on.
It would be a quarter.
This is going nowhere. Anyway, the Eagles, they're a pretty good team.
Yeah, the Jets, they suck,
dude. This is what I was gonna say. This is what I said to Dave. Shout out to Dave.
Shout out to Dave Loki's.
As a non-Jets fan, I think the moves were great. It makes total sense. You got these guys in their prime that like just aren't what they can give another team they can't give what your team needs right now anyway. If you can get 3 fucking first rounders out of that, plus like a second, right, and another young guy, like you gotta fucking do it. But as a fan of the team and the organization and being like, all right, another fucking rebuild right after another rebuild, right? Like, it's got to be fucking frustrating.
So, where do I start? The Quentin Williams I expected because he had already expressed some dismay with the team, so I kind of knew that was going down. And he was due another contract, and they probably was not going to sign him. So the fact that they fleeced the Cowboys, bravo.
And the Cowboys to do that when they're 3-5-1, like I get it at the beginning of the year if you swap fucking Micah for Williams and you get a first round pick. It's not bad. But when your team's already here, just keep that fucking pick.
Well, we got their 2026 second round pick and their 2027 first round pick. So we got
Still,
next year, the year after.
Oh, you mean when Dak finally falls apart?
Well, listen,
that could be a top 10 pick.
I like the gamble, so I don't mind. And then the one that kind of shocked me was the Sauce. At the same time, he's not Darrelle Revis. I mean, his credentials are amazing. Rookie of the year, his first year.
You think it's this system that your boy wants to? Who's it? What's the guy's name?
Aaron Glenn.
Aaron Glenn.
I don't think so because when Robert Saleh and the defense was good, they would always ask him how come Sauce wouldn't follow people because he would stay on his side of the field. And he would just be like, he just doesn't do that in my defense and this, that, and the third. The minute that they started following people and things of that nature, you started seeing his flaws. Like, he don't like to tackle. He's a great cover corner, but he's very handsy. So he'll get a lot of pass interference.
Saleh was hiding the bad parts, and that's how he got his contract.
Insinuating. But no, he's really good. It's not saying
but not that contract good.
Yeah, he's not. Well, the contract wasn't bad neither because they signed it early.
Okay.
So they did. The Jets did everything right. But not
I mean, 2 first rounders for that talent maybe is the steal you're talking about here. Yeah. And also the Colts, man. I'm sorry, dude. I don't believe in the Colts.
Well, that's what I mean. It's another good risk. Like that. Maybe this year the pick is not good, but we're getting a second pick plus our high pick. If there's a quarterback we like there's the Joe Burrow rumors. There's if we could trade 3 picks for Joe Burrow. You know what I'm saying? That's something different and still have 2 first rounders left over after.
You know what about quarterbacks and shit? The thing that I just want to put it out there. Joe Burrow gets hurt and then they bring in fucking Joe Flacco and he has the most yards of his career. Is Joe Flacco a system quarterback?
No, I mean Joe Flacco is throwing to Jamar Chase and T.
Yeah, so is Joe Burrow that good, or is he just in the best situation ever as a passer?
I mean, I don't know.
Because that's what everybody says about Jalen. So they should be saying that about Joe Burrow.
But he's not putting up Joe Burrow numbers.
Yeah, but Joe Flacco is. How do you know that if Jalen was in that offense,
Joe Burrow and Joe Flacco do similar things, and with Joe Flacco, he still has a strong arm. That's why he's still playing at 40 because his arm is still stronger than a lot of young boys.
Yeah, sure.
He said, "Yeah, sure." No,
I agree, and I do think that Burrow deserves his love. But I'm saying the standard that everybody holds Hurts to is unfair because when he does something good, they give all the credit to the offensive line or the fucking receivers or whatever. But when he does something bad, it's all on him.
See, my whole thing is I feel like that he's not a great thrower of the football, and I feel I feel like he's not because there's multiple games where you just focus on the rushing and not throwing, and I think there are windows to throw the ball, and I've also felt like there's games like the Giants game where you lost where he didn't throw the ball well at all.
He threw the ball awful in that game, but that was an anomaly because the next week he hit a bunch of deep balls.
I mean, if we pulled up the stats, I'm pretty sure that some of the games will say different.
No, some of the games. Well, the problem with them.
And I support you because you're my fantasy football quarterback in some leagues.
But he would play great in one half, but not in 2 halves because the play calling would get really dry. So that's been what I think the main problem has been. But when you ask him to do something,
I like how you defend your players. I'm not mad at you because if I had a good team, I'd be defending them like that.
No, it's especially Jalen because I think he gets no fucking love. Or not enough.
He's a Super Bowl winning quarterback, so anybody who's not giving him love is silly. And like I said,
they're ranking him like the 14th quarterback.
I think he's higher than that. I don't think he's Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes, Joe Burrow. He can be anywhere from 5 to 10.
Yeah, but of all those quarterbacks though, only one has more Super Bowl appearances.
I feel you, but I love your boy, but he's not Josh Allen. Josh Allen is like this current iteration of the league's Peyton Manning. Like Peyton Manning was the best quarterback, but Tom Brady won the chips.
Yeah, I see what you're saying, but the other thing about Hurts that people don't give enough credit to is Josh Allen does things that you've never seen that are amazing, but he has what, 10 interceptions, 12 interceptions a year.
Nah, he's not.
He's going to have a couple interceptions. Hurts.
He's putting up elite number. I think you got to double check my man Josh Allen. He's not throwing no 10. He might throw single digits or something like that. Yeah, and he throws way more touchdowns than your boy. Like he's throwing closer to 50 or 40.
Yeah, but I'm saying like to win
25.
games, but to win games you need less turnovers and not more touchdowns. Winning games with turnovers is such an underrated important thing, and that's what Hurts focuses on more than touchdowns, and that's why they win these fucking games all the time. And so you can say the way they look and the way like talent wise, like Madden ratings. Yeah,
I don't pay attention to
Josh Allen, but I'm saying like just from pure talent, yeah, he's not a top 5 guy. But as who I want as a quarterback, he does the right things at the right times. 90% of the time.
I didn't say to me he can be as high as 5. I just think those 4 guys.
Yeah, those are like the untouchables, which is fair. That's what everybody would say.
You know,
yeah, I agree.
I wouldn't say he's Lamar. I wouldn't say he's Patrick Mahomes. I wouldn't say he's Joe Burrows. And now I can't remember who's
Josh Allen.
Josh Allen.
Yeah. No, those are like the Mount Rushmore right now for sure.
So I'd say he's right there at 5.
But I think he should be 5.
I can argue any other.
Get out of here with Justin Herbert, dude.
I mean, I got to see him do something.
That's what I mean. He's talented. We all know he's talented.
Your man does something. Josh Allen loses to Patrick Mahomes consistently. Something that Jalen Hurts doesn't have to do. And he's lost once to him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He beat him in the
but he only plays him in the big game.
Oh, and guess when Josh Allen and Jalen Hurts went head to head, it was that overtime game where Jalen Hurts stood on his fucking head and threw like He threw like crazy touchdown passes, and he had an overtime quarterback draw for like 15 yards to win the game.
Was it a touch push?
Nope, it was a 15-yard quarterback draw.
Okay, that's good.
He beat Josh Allen. So his only time against Josh Allen, he won. Why does he keep beating these guys, dude? Is it all his team? Maybe he knows how to win fucking games.
He's a good quarterback, and the team is good.
Statistically, sure, the stats are never going to be there, but he knows how to get fucking wins. Bro.
Listen, you guys are the one of the premier franchises in the league. I can't, as a guy who's not a fan of the city of Philly, you can't front on the team. The team is legit.
You gotta take your Philly shot, don't you?
What? I gotta be honest.
Fucking
bro.
New York.
I'm a New York guy. Yeah.
You're like, I'm saying too many nice things.
About Philly, no, but you can't front on like, bro. Nah. My franchise is a dumpster fire. I'm jelly of what you guys got going on over there.
Yeah.
And then on top of it, like, you've drafted good, like you added DeJean, I can't say his name right. The white boy corner.
Yeah,
nice.
Cooper DeJean.
Quinyon
Mitchell's like a top 5 corner.
I play Dynasty Fantasy Football, so the safety that you drafted this year,
Makuba, dude, he's a stats guy too. Like he'll get beat a couple times, but he'll get 4 or 5 interceptions a year.
That's like, 3/4 of your secondary we just mentioned. That all were drafted in the last 2 years who've made an impact.
Well, here's the thing about that.
Jordan.
Yo, I'm glad you're bringing all this shit up. Yeah, Jordan Davis. There's 2 things about that. One is they're drafting mainly from these schools that cultivate professional football players.
Yeah.
You know, Georgia, all these places. The other thing that people don't give Nick Sirianni.
Campbell, who they just drafted this year.
Beast, stud. But all these players, they got like 6-rounders starting. They got like 4, like they got Josh Sweat, this huge fucking contract. Milton Williams, huge contract. They're 4th, 5th round draft picks. People don't give Nick Sirianni enough credit for his player development because there's no way the GM just magically picks every right player. Now they're coming into a system.
I don't know, bro. Some of the guys, like when they got Nakobe Dean in the 3rd round, he was a 1st round talent, and it was because he was out for the year. And it was the rich getting richer. And then you needed corners, and you drafted Cooper DeJean and Quinyon Mitchell.
Yeah, but what about, like, what I'm talking about is, like, guys like Reed Blankenship is, like, a 7th-round pick that is a very solid starting safety.
Yeah, he's not going to be anything.
Josh Sweat, 4th rounder. That wasn't a steal. That was a physical guy who didn't have the tools yet. He became the biggest defensive end free agent signing this year. Milton Williams, the same thing. 3rd, 4th round, our 3rd defensive tackle, but we put him in the right positions.
Yeah, but your best players are your 1st rounders, like Carter.
But I'm saying the credit. But like, if you have only good 1st rounders, but the rest of your team's trash, you're not going to the Super Bowl 2 out of 3 years. And I think you got to give the coaching staff credit for that shit, and nobody ever does. Everybody calls Nick Sirianni this crazy fucking psycho who screams at the fans, which he is, but he's also a great fucking. I think he's a
manager
big coach.
Of talent.
He's a cheerleader for all his players. He fucking like you hear him in interviews and he just like gushes over dudes. And I think he gets a lot out of the dudes.
No, and that's fair. Like I said, people don't give him credit, but when you win Super Bowls and you've been to the Super Bowl multiple times, and Philly is always a contender, you have a good coach. Like Andy Reid was a great coach and he kept you guys in contention. But I'd have to say Nick Sirianni, at least in my lifetime, is the best Eagles coach.
Oh, this is my team, dude. This is the best team I'll ever see in my life.
You know
what I mean?
They've
dude?
done it over. It feels like a 10-year period.
This is our like Patriots run. You know what I mean? And that's why it's so like we get so stressed out about a win that was a crazy comeback instead of it being a good win because we're like, this is our chance to get 6 rings now and then none in the next 30 years again. Like we need to get every fucking
last
it's so
one,
precious. You know, you'll be the same way when that shit happens with the Jets. Like, dude, it'll happen, bro.
I don't think so.
It might be in the 30s, but it'll happen in your lifetime.
I don't know.
You're just hitting your midlife, dude. You'll be good.
I still do a lot of stuff, so we'll see. I mean, the Jets are a joke. So I'm like I said, I'm jelly. Just to go NBA. Knicks 5-3, undefeated in the Garden.
Oh, sorry.
Beat the undefeated Bulls.
The Sixers are like 6-2 or 5-3, something like that.
They have a promising rookie that is in contention to be Rookie of the Year.
The favorite right now, he's got to be. He leads in like every fucking statistical category.
Oh no, bro, he's nice.
So what's up with the Knicks? What do you think about this coach? I don't know anything about the Knicks yet this year. I don't know where these fucking fruit flies are.
It's okay. I would say. First, I'm a Tibbs advocate. I didn't want him to be fired.
Yeah, of course.
I thought it was a mistake.
But it's a new day. This is where you're at now.
And I support who wears the laundry. So I have no issue with Mike Brown. I see the difference in the offense. It's not Manila. It's not isolation.
It's Mike Brown you guys got. He's the Lakers guy, right? And the
Lakers
Cavs
guy, yeah.
Yeah, he's a good coach.
So, but he also always gets fired after a little while because of the message that's never received. He's not a guy that's been somewhere.
Because he was on Sacramento, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But they all like him. Like, it also can just be for whatever reason. Like, sometimes it just doesn't gel the right way. So it could for you fuckers.
Well, I'm hoping that it's more like Mark Jackson to Steve Kerr. Mm-hmm. Like, I see the offense is different. They're undefeated at home. They're 0-3 on the road, which kind of bothers me. We lost to Miami, lost to Milwaukee. Lost to Chicago, franchises I don't like losing to.
It's the first fucking 10 games though.
Oh my god, if we lost to Philly next too, bro, I'd be tight.
Dude,
I'd be tight.
I hate the Knicks so fucking much because of you guys.
Thank you.
The worst fucking fan base on the planet, Knicks fans.
This is crazy that this is Steve's last episode.
No, not the worst. No, my favorite rival.
Notice how it changed. Not the worst. Yeah.
I know, because I saw how hurt you were. I don't like to hurt your feelings.
Nobody can hurt my feelings.
Jeez.
My feelings are made of antimantium.
No, you guys are the sorest winners of all time. I can't fucking take it.
Winners.
You're so obnoxious when you win. It's like I root for you guys because
people emulate us because we're icons. We're icons in this game. But I also say it's
so delusional.
It's the young boys that are doing this, and I'm not mad at them because I at least had the '90s Knicks. The young boys ain't had that. They had their whole life of terrible, terrible Knicks.
Yeah.
So I get it because when they started winning, I felt good. But when I seen the way that they were acting, I was like, bro, they never saw you win.
I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm in this city, so I see it.
No, you deserve it. You shouldn't be here. We should fuck you up. Yo, this is Steve's a Philly fan. If you ever see him on a sports Sunday, punch him right in his gut and tell him Phil sent you.
I gotta start doing abs at the gym.
Get him in the cheekbone too, man. Fuck up his face.
Nah, not my face. Not the moneymaker.
I don't like that. I'm 99% of my fights start because somebody touched my face. I don't like to be touching the face.
But you are a
non-violent offender because I don't have fights. I just point and you disappear. I mean, no.
like in your imagination, you say, "I pointed this guy, and I'm not going to think about him anymore. I'm going to move on with my life in a
In the
positive way."
proverbial, the metaphorical
That's
disappearance.
exactly what you meant by that.
You know what I'm saying?
Who's like?
Oh, that's not an ashtray. See, this is why you shouldn't put
dude.
that
I
there
know, man.
because
It is an ashtray, but
it's going to be with me around. I see a hole or a divot, pause. I'm gonna put something in it. Also, pause.
jeez, dude. I gotta do this during the sports section, bro. We're never
Oh,
gonna get on ESPN with this fucking shit.
what are you talking about? Cameron and Mace got a great sports show. It's based around sports.
That's true.
It's not based around sports. Shout out to Cam and Mace, huge fans. I am. No pause.
Um,
But the Sixers, VJ.
Dude, VJ is fucking.
Do you think he's better than Maxey? Because I kind of filled in, looked in the fan forums. It's been a little bit of that VJ love about he's more explosive.
Yeah, but Maxey's like potentially a top 5 top. He's the leading scorer or the second leading scorer this year. He's playing fucking insane.
No, they both are.
Shit to but what I'm saying is, right now, there's no way you could say VJ's better. But I think VJ could end up being better.
He has potential to be better.
Yeah, and I think he has like the mindset for it and shit too. Dude's a man. You know, he like grew up with no electricity.
Yeah. So he's got that Jordan like that killer instinct.
Yeah,
that's something that I think that the kid that I think is the closest to Jordan, the kid in Minnesota.
Yeah, everybody.
I feel like he has it.
Did you ever see the conspiracy that he is Jordan's son?
Of course, bro. I like he looks like it. It's bad. It's bad. It's bad how like when they put their pictures next to each other, I'm like, damn, son.
Yeah.
It could. I mean, he's so nice too. Like
that Jordan documentary was produced by Jordan, so he was not gonna put the fucking girls in that fucking.
It's like I have 100 of the kids that I don't claim.
Yeah. That's so funny.
You know, I should have claimed.
I think
Anthony Edwards.
And they all also say it about what's his name, Butler. Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, I see it too, though.
I know. That one almost is more to me. But, dude, that's the thing, back to, like, reality. The thing, VJ kind of plays like Jimmy. Like, he kind of has, like, the same, like, body language a little bit. Like,
he's way more explosive than Jimmy.
He's, like, a shorter, more explosive
Like, he gives off Westbrook vibes, but more in control. Yeah,
but, like, his, like, demeanor with the ball and shit reminds me of Jimmy.
That's fair. But he's nice. Like I can't wait till we play you guys to kind of see what it looks like because
like so wait, what's your squad right now? Because I don't follow free agency.
Our squad is the best team in
all free agency is anymore. It's like fucking tax law. They're just like, oh, under the cap, the hard cap, the soft cap, the tax exemption, and I'm like, what the fuck are we doing? So I just wait until the season starts.
I understand the CBA is a little better, so I could break it down. Right now, we're currently right under the second apron.
I don't want to know. I did that shit for like a living, and I hated it. I don't want to. I'm watching sports. I just want to see dudes play basketball. I don't want to hear about these aprons.
So basically, what we did is we added a bench. We had no bench last year. We added Jordan Clarkson. We added Yabusele from Philadelphia.
I'm so fucking mad about that. He's a perfect fucking Knicks player, and I love that we had a Knicks player on our team to go against you fuckers. To have another guy who hustles around, and you fuckers got him.
I mean, you didn't see the value in him. You got Grimes.
Fuck Grimes, dude. Not fuck Grimes. I mean, I don't like again. Respect all athletes, but I hate that we had to sign him for like these like tax exemption reasons and shit, just so we can trade him later because he's like our fourth guard.
Well, you didn't know VJ was going to be VJ. Maybe you did. Because there was
third overall, dude. I mean,
a lot of people wanted you to take Ace Bailey, so.
I did for a while until he started being like a prima donna, and then I'm like, nah.
And now you got banished to Utah. Haha. You didn't want to go there. They just said,
yep.
Danny Ainge was like, bro, I know the NBA. I can do what I want.
Yeah.
Utah. Yeah. I'll get out of it.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Luck.
Yep. Welcome to the NBA. I don't know if he'll end up being that good though. There was like I was like looking into it, and like there was a lot of people who were saying like there's a good chance that he doesn't have like the competitive edge type of deal.
Who?
The dude in Utah now.
I have to. I have to follow. I have to check back in because I've been locked into the Knicks and kind of our division,
The
like
Ace Bailey
Boston.
dude, that's what they say. He
Yeah,
might not be like a killer, but this
I
VJ
mean,
guy is a killer. So
no,
I'd
no,
rather have
it's for
that.
sure. Like you killed it in the draft, at least so far. And he
That's
made.
with Daryl Morey. He's good at certain things. He's a great fucking drafter. We got Jerry McCain, but he just has this fucking weird
I
man
forgot
crushes.
about McCain. I forgot about McCain.
Dude, I love having this little gay boy prancing around the court, just like, ha, three, whoop. I'm like, I love it. It's got to be so frustrating to be playing against a dude like that, like Prince on like the Chappelle skit.
Yeah.
Game blouses, like type shit. I love having that on my team, dude. But yeah, we have those three. What the fuck? And we have no power forwards on the fucking team.
Well, I mean,
but we have
you
Grimes.
got Embiid.
Like, I'd rather have this Yabasul guy or whatever. I don't know how to say his name.
Yabusele.
Yeah.
Watch how you talk about my Knicks. He's not on your team no more. Yabusele, my guy. Respect.
Yabusele.
Respect Yabo.
The French. I can't believe you trust the
French. I think he's Dominican, actually.
Now, he's on the French team, though.
I know, but that's like dual citizen. If you check, he's actually Dominican.
Yeah, he doesn't look like a typical guy having a croissant.
I looked it up because I thought he was French as well. I was like, he's Dominican? This guy's will go anywhere.
France needed a power forward. They're like, here's citizenship. Come over here.
You could shoot threes and you play defense. You'll dunk on LeBron.
Yeah, here's your card.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could. I'd much rather a guy like that on the team than Grimes. Like, but Grimes can ball a little bit. But we also have the Oubre. Like, we don't need all these fucking guys.
Well, Oubre is more of a wing, so I'd say small forward, power forward, kind of shooting guard. You know, and he's an energy guy. But like I said, I think that what you guys are doing is surprising, as opposed like they thought you guys weren't going to do nothing and your season was going to depend on Embiid, and now it's more of his Embiid. Whatever Embiid gives you is a plus,
dude. It's
as before where you needed it to be good.
Dude, it was like it's why I'm back in. I was going to be out on the fucking sorry.
It's all right. I can't help it.
But I was like out on the fucking Sixers at this point because last year they go all. I did not want this Paul George shit, and they fucking go all in on Paul George, and of course he's injured, and of course Embiid's injured. We knew he was going to be. We pretended he wouldn't. The whole season was shit, and it's like, what are we even doing? And then all of a sudden they got this new like energy of like. Now it's Maxi's. Like even Embiid is like this is Maxi's team.
I mean,
like he passed the torch on. So now like we got this new like Maxi energy in the room, and you just got like the old head Embiid just kind of being an anchor. Yeah. And I think Embiid likes that role. I don't think he likes being the center of attention.
No, of course. Especially he doesn't. To me, he doesn't interview well. I don't say he says controversial. He just says cocky shit or shit that doesn't make sense sometimes, and then. The problem with media and in this era where everything's recorded is that they go back to the tape and they're like, actually, this is what you said.
There's a great story that came out on ESPN about Embiid like in the summer. And it was this guy that's been like interviewing him on and off for pretty much his whole career. So he gives you like a whole trajectory of it all. And this dude, when he was like 16, got discovered that he could be a good basketball player, like a Hakeem Olajuwon camp or some shit. As a high schooler, they just ship him to like a boarding house or like a home that like some white family that wants to take in
NBA players.
Yeah. Wants to have their Disney movie in 20 years, you know? Yeah. And so he goes into this. He doesn't speak the language, doesn't know the game. Has to learn both on the fly. That's why he's there. Everybody's eyes are on him. Next thing he knows, he's a Kansas. Then he's a first overall pick. And like, so his life and through all this.
Third overall pick, but whatever. Go ahead.
Yeah. But through all of this, like when he moved here when he was 16, his brother died when he was like 22 or 21. That was the last time he saw his brothers when he was 16. So he felt jaded about that. Like, what the fuck am I even doing this for? And they talk like they kind of like show that. So like in these interviews, he's just like, none of this fucking matters. Like, I'm fucking a kid from Cambodia or whatever. Like, that just somehow ended up here. So like. You don't care about saying the thing that you're supposed to say because it's just like none of it fucking is important. And Somehow, dude, this is why people don't give him enough credit. A kid who never spoke English or knew what basketball was at 16 became an MVP in the NBA. Forget about talent or anything, but to learn all that shit within 10 years and
Here's
be that.
Steve sucking off his Philly players again.
But let's be honest. Tell me where I'm.
Patrick Ewing, a kid from Jamaica.
Nah, dude, but tell me where I'm wrong, bro. Tell me where I'm wrong.
I feel you. I just heard the story before. It's called Patrick Ewing.
Okay.
Bankroll. Dummy. Bankroll. That roll.